Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Fire Emblem. I wanted to take a moment just to say thank you, genuinely, to all of you out there supporting the series. You all are the reason I'm doing this. I love being able to share the fun and excitement I get from this goofy challenge with all of you. A special shout out to all of the regular commenters for all of your great suggestions and positive energy that make it easier to continue making these videos. I appreciate every comment, subscriber, and view, so please, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment about what you like. Let's get into some battles. Here we have Hubert's paralog. So, we have a lot of demonic beasts to deal with, and we have to defend these dark mages.
Looks like this forest became infested with demonic beasts while we weren't looking. I suppose we've not a moment to lose. Not that I'm concerned for any of these people.
Well, Sighleth's a dark bishop, so it's not surprising that other dark mages wouldn't be people that Hubert's interested in working with.
Now then, let's split up and move in to assist. It may be worth focusing your attention on those being targeted by multiple demonic beasts.
Now we get to go over these plague doctors sharing Sighleth's uniform. Take a good look at them, because some of them are not long for this world. Now we have to come up with who's going to fight each monster. We have some winged ones up here. We're going to bring in Ferdinand to try and fight this one solo for a couple of rounds. We have Bernie, Caspar, and Yuritsa in the south to try and take these on. We have Linhardt, Edelgard, and Petra over here to try and deal with these two to defend the mage in the center. Looks like Linhardt can just block this one's pathing, and it won't attack. So, good job, Linhardt. Over here, we have another winged beast that will attack right away. We'll move in Hubert, have him get off the wyvern for a second so that he can be in the forest and get the avoid boost. And then we'll draw its attention so that it doesn't start attacking that mage. So that does make it easier also to break down all the barriers. Dorothea might be able to crack another one. We'll see if we can get the javelin hit. And, of course, we can't. Alright, well, who remembered that Sighleth had curved shot? Because I didn't. But it might help. So let's see if it works. It'll even crack that health bar and get a poison strike on the next one. There it goes. So we should be able to set up a pretty decent second round against this thing. Good dodge from Hubert. Huck an axe and miss, and get hit, so not ideal. And now Ferdinand gets a good dodge. He's getting doubled by it. Let's see if he can get two. No. Okay. Now what's going on with these other beasts? That one and that one are just trying to close in. So are they. So all the mages are safe for now. And it looks like they're just unloading their gambits apropos of nothing. That is actually pretty helpful. But it does mean that unless we gambit them also, they'll be attacking the mages.
Let's think carefully.
I don't know how careful that thought process was, but it's helpful. Now, we should be able to get everyone down here in range. I think we're not super concerned about breaking down the barrier with Yuritsa. We just want to deal as much damage as we can. then we should be able to use Bernie's signature pyrotechnics to break down the rest, so this mage will be safe for another round. And now Caspar can attack on the fresh health bar. I think he can just get into range, yes. So let's go for a fire. We get a crit, which is awesome. Brings down that whole next health bar in one blow. And now up here we have, again, Petra, Edelgard, and Linhardt to try and deal with these two beasts. With Edelgard's bombing techniques, we should be able to keep this one distracted. And I think she'll live through the attacks. Let's just... Well, if we gambit again, then we'll ensure that this mage is safe from this winged beast. So good work, Petra. Now, up here, we're in some danger, so we have to figure out how we're going to break down those last two barriers and try to get a kill on this. If we can hit with Thundershock, that will be out of range of counterattacks. There we go. Now, where should Hubert go? He'll just move a little bit so he's still in linked attack range. And now we can have Sighleth break down the last barrier. Let's just use Miasma, because we're not going to get a very strong hit through the barrier. Alright, there we go. Now it is stunned for the round. Dorothea can get a free attack in. The Crescent Sickle is enough to take down the rest of the health bar. And now Linhardt can't really stop that other beast from attacking, so he's just going to mess this one up as much as he can. Don't get either crit there, which is surprising for Linhardt. I can complain about it, but it's good enough. Ferdinand has to tussle with this thing. He's not in the forest anymore, so he takes both hits. He is on a heal tile, so he's alright, but he's not in great shape. This mage takes 2 hits from this thing, breaks down a barrier from the counterattack. I fear we may have the same story here. So we might lose a couple of these dark mages. Luckily they stunned the beasts on their turns. Oh, a critical hit! These guys might mean business. Of course, he's getting doubled on the counter. And we get a crit over here as well. So it lives another day and does some serious damage to that beast. Maybe they don't need our help after all. Well, we have to try and deal with the beasts over here. So can Hubert... 79% is good enough for the critical hit. He gets it and brings it down in one shot.
One step closer to victory.
No longer a threat, as they say. And let's see, we can have Edelgard heal this one up so that even if we can't kill that beast over there, it'll still live. Now, Linhardt should be able to just make this problem go away. There he goes. Triple digits in a single punch. That's what we like. You should, Petra. Now, Petra can take down... Well, doesn't even have to risk the counterattack. So that health bar is gone, and we should be good to live through another round of attacks up there. Caspar can attack from out of range and just kill this. And now we have to figure out how to get Ferdinand out of danger. So we'll flip Dorothea over here so she can flip Ferdinand into the forest, and she'll stay there to block the beast's path. And she'll have to tank a couple of hits, which generally Dorothea is incapable of doing. But she made it through that. So we'll have to suffer through this flame breath. Let's see how it goes. Hits Edelgard and the mage, but we're okay. I don't think this guy's gonna live, though. Yeah, he's gone. He's just vaporized. Normally, we like fire over here, but apparently that's for Church of Edelgard members and not Agarthan mages. 2 of them are down. I don't think we can take any more Agarthan casualties and still get all of the rewards. So we do have to be kind of careful. Let's lay another bomb before this kills one of the cast members. That breaks down 2 barriers entirely, so Petra and Linhardt should be able to just break down the other ones and stay safe. Double wind from Petra takes it to 21 on this health bar. Lyn should be able to take out the rest of this one. Just the Aura Knuckles will get enough hits in to do it. Don't know why the animation played out that way, but okay. And now up here we still have a virtually full health monster to try and deal with and not die.
Now's our chance.
So we'll have Sighleth start the process of burning it down. And we'll have him just run away so we can try to participate in other battles if we need him to. Dorothea can break down a couple other barriers and the health bar. Get a level out of it.
Feels like fighting is all there is.
It's a pretty decent one for more fighting, Dorothea. You actually got some strength. Now we have Hubert and Ferdinand still left. So if Hubert can pierce this barrier, then it will be at the mercy of Ferdinand for a couple turns. So we just wanted to make sure we got the hit in.
Ready for anything.
Wrath Strike with the Rapier makes it happen. Now, Ferdinand can just hunt as much as he would like. We'll go for the guarantee with the Silver Bow, so we don't have to spend a bunch of durability. Just one shot takes out the rest of that health bar. And Ferdinand should be able to kill it pretty easily next turn. Now, of course, we have to make sure these mysterious mages don't get themselves killed in combat with this monster. Let's see if our plan to have Ferdinand just mercilessly kill this thing can come to fruition. Yep, it's 100% guaranteed, and he goes for the flashy finish.
I fight. I'm impressed. I'm doing this for the win.
Alright, Linhardt showing off that he's a Ferdy Boy member. 269 crits in the same attack. Really excellent level, probably from the double 69 power.
A hard life sharpens the senses.
Decent level for Yuri, both offensive stats move up. Now we have to do a lot of moving to try and engage this last beast. Will this mage live? We really want him to so that we can get the Arrow of Indra out of this battle. So he doesn't kill himself yet. So it looks like we just have Bernie, Yuritsa, and Caspar to try and finish this off. Let's use Bernie's second bomb so that this thing doesn't end up just killing that other mage. But I don't know if Yuritsa and Caspar will be enough to finish it off, since neither of them have super high crit rates. We'll just have Yuritsa buy us a little bit of insurance by putting a blessing on that mage. And then Caspar can break down this health bar. Gets an authority level out of it. And everyone else doesn't really have time to get involved, so we'll just skip forward. Okay. Alright, we got it. We got what we needed. We triggered the blessing, and it missed once. So we should be able to kill it now. Well, I didn't expect it to die that fast. But good job, Caspar. Setting a forest fire by yourself.
What a disgrace to be saved by those fools.
I'm the fool here. Don't
These
put that on
certainly
them.
Proved useful. Go ahead and take them.
Your tools, I gather. Yes, I suppose we will take them off your hands, since you asked so nicely.
Alright, we got it. That'll be really useful for Dorothea, whose strength has not really kept pace with her magic. And now we get a weirdly slow-paced exit scene. Who got MVP here? Caspar! Alright! Now we have Edelgard's paralog. So let's count up how many wyverns we have to end up dealing with.
It seems we made it in time. Let's help the soldiers of House Goneril withdraw. The Black Eagle Strike Force will protect Fodlan's locket.
Support! We're saved!
Looks like they didn't really need that much help withdrawing. They could have done that any old time.
Reinforcements, and that flag belongs to the Imperial Army. Ha! A fine enemy indeed.
Hope you're not talking about me.
Break through the locket and make a name for yourself. No need to be shy. Strike all at once.
We fight to protect Fodlan. If the defensive line is broken, we fail.
So there's the defensive line, apparently.
But we can use the terrain to our advantage and stop them where they stand.
We're going to need to proceed pretty carefully. We'll move in a few different groups to try and defend from all of the wyverns that are coming in. So Caspar will intercept this first blow from the Bow Knight. He successfully dodges, and with Thyrsus can counterattack. More Bow Knights coming in. Some Mortal Savants, I think. Lots of Bow Knights. So Ferdinand's going to intercept this one. And will prove his superiority with the bow.
I will see this war through.
One Bow Knight down. We have Bernie and Petra on the right flank. That will go to intercept. Hubert will be able to fly in and get the first kill on this side. So that gets rid of the Bow Knight, and means that we'll just need Bernie to intercept those axe users. Caspar here, they don't have vantage, so he can just get a kill.
You're all going down.
Bernie will intercept those units, and will move forward with Yuri, Dorothea, Ferdinand, and Linhart to go to the left. These wyverns, I think, are literally just an endless stream, so that will be a tough slog, since we do need that central pillar to move forward. Lawrence coming in the clutch there to save Bernie from a crit. Caspar loses the coin flip there, but does get the counterattack off. And I don't think anyone else will be able to hit him this turn. Regular archers there. More Bow Knights. Mortal Savant closing in. Another Bow Knight taking a crack at Ferdinand. And paying for it with their life. Not quite with their life, apparently. Just most of it. Alright. Now, Linhardt can take care of this if we get a little lucky. And we did.
I'll do what it takes.
Now what do we want to do? That Mortal Summit could cause problems. Hunter's Volley seriously boosts our crit rate, so let's see if we can make this go away with the Killer Bow. Okay, miss one. Miss two crits. That's not ideal. I think if we can take care of everything else, he should be able to kill it on retaliation. Constance getting the vibe right there since we missed our crits. Alright, Yuri, can you get lucky? Yes.
Once I've decided you're done,
Doesn't have to suffer the counterattack. Hits that 65%. Now, over here, we have to get ready to absorb some hits, block access to the defensive line. Caspar, again, can use his range and not suffer a counterattack, since it doesn't have Vantage. We'll need to heal Caspar up so he can absorb incoming blows. Use a recover off of Edelgard to do that.
Understood.
Move Yuritsa in so that we can put a blessing on some important units here that we're using to absorb hits. Thanks, Father Yuritsa.
I'm gonna haunt you with
Always want to put a blessing on the Pope of the Church of Edelgard. Bernie is going to solve some problems over here.
Unstoppable. I'm glad I'm getting better.
She's now the Master of Armor now that she's absorbed a critical hit a few times. Petra is going to have to take some chances here, but should be able to double it down. Alright, she does get hit, so that's not great.
My orders?
Now, we have Dancer Leonie deployed here, so she's going to reactivate Bernie and her hit point. And she'll move over here and use an elixir, so that her hit point has more friends. More wyverns, of course. And this first wave getting into range. Finally, something gets in range. Edelgard has to absorb one hit, take a poison strike. That's not great, but we have Blessing as insurance. Fires a shot at Caspar, who gets a dodge and a counter. Mortal Savant gets his attack in, deals a pretty significant amount of damage to Ferdinand, but Ferdinand gets the retaliation off, finishes the job. Blessing goes off on Edelgard, so the insurance policy has been cashed in. Now we have a lot of enemies lined up, and Hubert knows what to do when they're lined up. Caspar providing some crucial support. Hopefully it's enough. And it is. That Bow Knight goes down, and the rest of the enemies freeze except for the Bow Knight in the very south position.
Put me in there.
Caspar will take care of one of these. There he goes.
Attack at your own risk.
what's my strategy?
Now Sighleth can come in and get rid of the offender down here with the Bolganone. We love fire here in the Church of Edelgard. He's gonna back up so he doesn't invite a hit. We'll have Father Yuritsa with some emergency medical services on Edelgard. We'll dance up Hubert because of his high mobility. So he has to move in a little closer to use Thundershock. He hits, so that should be really easy to finish off with somebody. Fly to safety. Now over here, we're going to start directly engaging these Wyvern units. We don't want to invite the next wave out to hit. Fading Blow gets us out of range. One dodge, two dodges, excellent, so Linhardt should be fine. Now, Ferdinand should be able to finish this off, so he'll be just out of range of the other Wyvern and be safe. So we'll move Yuri and Dorothea into position to intercept the wyvern that flies in. And round 2 next to Linhardt. Hope you like watching wyverns fly, because they do a lot of it. Normal archers closing in. Bonite coming in to hit Bernie. 1 dodge.
I think not.
Lawrence intercepts the second one. Again, his abs more protective than armor. Now, we have a big group up here that we don't want to deal with. So Hubert will have to venture out on his lonesome and see what he can do. He gets the kill and the freeze on 1 wyvern and 1 archer. That'll make things a lot easier to start closing in and go on the offensive with the central pillar.
I'll save my complaint.
Linhardt gets a lucky crit with his fading blow there.
Today I was lucky.
So, now we'll use Ferdinand to ensure we end this one. He does so in as flashy a fashion as possible. A 96 crit, which is a little unusual. Now, Bernie will get in the first blow on this front Bonite. So, who can come in and finish things off? Sighleth can move up and fire away.
It won't be in vain.
Edelgard looks like she'll be able to move in for a somewhat rare kill for her. Nosferatu will heal a tiny bit of health back. So we need to do a lot more killing here. So we'll dance up Sighleth. So he'll be able to move in and retreat a little bit. Let's have Caspar get a blow in here. We wanted to move him up, so we'll accept that counterattack. Move Sighleth up to finish things off.
All is going to plan.
Alright, that one's down. And we'll move Sighleth up to get right in that archer's face, block its movement a little bit. We'll move up Father Yuritsa, equip a better weapon on him, and then heal up Edelgard. Dorothea will actually start moving this way, since I think we're in a position where Linhardt and Ferdinand and Yuri will have all of this stuff handled. Two more wyverns, just waiting for Linhardt to kill them. Okay, Edelgard unfortunately doesn't get the retaliation off there. So she goes down in health quite a bit. Hubert doesn't get a dodge. That was pretty unlucky. Alright, Linhardt, let's see if we can repeat that performance. Nice. You can get that crest activation. Now, we spent Hubert's gambits, so let's use Sighleth's.
It's time. Another
Alright, rain fire from the sky. That'll make moving forward a lot more of an option. I think we'll actually have to redeploy Dorothea over here. Let's test out this Arrow of Indra. Good hit. She learned Thunderbolt. I think we want to put Ferdinand back on Ballista duty so we can fire on that one so it'll be easier to take down. Yuri should be able to finish this off. What will he need to use? That's pretty inaccurate. Oh, the hammer can get it done. Let's smash with the hammer. That's as accurate as it can get, and it will do the job.
What did you
Smash it to the ground, tenderize it, and move to safety.
I do this for all
Now
of us.
back in the center, we will start things off with a clean slice from Bernadetta. Great level from
Like
Bernie.
fighting's all I do these days.
That's why your stats are going up. Keep it up.
Understood.
Father Yuritsa can move in and practice his axe murder skills.
Delightful.
It's a key spiritual practice of the Church of Edelgard. Now, Caspar is going to do his usual thing of killing from a distance.
You're all going down.
Petra is going to practice up for Gremory duty that's coming up.
For the Empire.
And Edelgard will help out Bernie.
That really helped.
Now, to put this skill to use.
Learning to bomb a little better. Leonie is going to move up and ensure that Bernie can keep up with the front line of the army.
Still far from the top.
Pretty decent advancement for a dancer, though. Now, Bernie can try to get rid of this front wyvern. Doesn't make it happen on the 75% chance. Not doing great on the RNG up here. Hubert, we don't want you to advance too far or you'll get killed. So let's take this 100% chance, or the 17, to make it a living hell.
Will demands it.
Amazing.
I'm amazed too, that was quite the performance. Now move back, Hubert. Okay. Oh, good crest activation. Lawrence again coming in to block some damage. Okay, and a wyvern diverting from the left flank to come and attack Sighleth, who gets the kill. More wyverns closing in on Linhart's position. Okay, we'll start over here. Hubert can execute the same maneuver on this wyvern.
A waste of time.
I don't think it was that much of a waste, Hubert. You killed something.
For the Empire.
Now, we need some healing up in here. It looks like a heal will get Bernie some HP and still leave Persecution Complex on, so that is pretty much ideal. We want Bernie to block some paths to the rest of the army. If we can hit with this Silver Axe, that would be nice. Okay, we got the 3 out of 4.
Stop me.
My skills are rising to my status.
Let's not go crazy, Lawrence.
Put me in there.
Caspar, really valuable here, getting in a ton of damage, but not getting a kill yet.
I must pull through.
So Sighleth getting the kill is really nice because that'll trigger Life Taker. So he can fire away with Caspar's support.
This could turn the tides.
7 health is not nothing.
Let down my guard.
Ferdinand can fire away from long distance. And gets a crit. Excellent. So now we can actually use the terrain to our advantage, as Edelgard proposed. Father Yuritsa will get in a little healing, and we'll see what the enemies do. Great dodge, and a critical. Excellent.
Still, what a stroke of luck. Today I was lucky.
Indeed you were. Now, can you make that happen twice? Okay, good counterattack to Bernie. Thanks, Lawrence. Okay, we missed the dodge, but get the crit, so both of them are down. I don't think we can safely keep Linhart in that position this next turn, though. So, unfortunately, we'll have to take a break on that so we can use Healing Focus twice before he has to take a hit again. Caspar finished things off there with a flash of the crest of Gloucester. Now, Edelgard, I think, can take a hit. Going to use her to heal Bernie up all the way so that she can continue to slowly press the siege forward.
I must outwit even death.
Great level. All offense and some defense. Let's, The short axe, I guess. never seems to work. Should have used Thunder Shock of some variety, I suppose. Let's heal something up with Petra.
Thank you.
Sighleth all the way, given that he is a ripe target for our enemies. Dance up Caspar.
I know you want.
Since he can get into safe attacking position from a lot of places, I suppose we'll actually put him in front of Hubert so that he absorbs this blow. Okay, takes that Wyvern down to pretty easily killable by a counterattack.
The results speak for themselves.
Dutifully avoiding a magic buff, but good enough. We'll heal Petra
Thank you.
so that she can use her dodging capabilities someday. Great dodge from Caspar, very lucky. Bernie intercepting one of the wyverns from the left.
Now my success is guaranteed.
Lawrence is the best brawler in all the land, this side of Linhardt. One dodge. Two dodges. Good job avoiding the poison strike, Bernie. Okay, this bird flying in will avoid that first pitch for 0 damage. Short axe never works. And Lawrence, good job blocking 0 damage. It was very difficult for you, I'm sure. Okay, now we have a big bunch of stuff. We'll get Caspar in position to provide support for Gambits. And I guess we'll just fire off on this back wyvern, maybe the front one, so that it'll die in the Gambit use. You know what to do, Bernie. It's your destiny. Bombing raid time. It'll take out both birds' armor all at once.
I've got it.
85%. Good enough.
Still here.
So our massive forest fire is sufficient to take both birds out of the fight for a turn. And now we can focus our attention on the things that are still active. Petra just deletes that wyvern. She could double it, apparently, so she can kill some of them just by herself.
That's an embarrassment.
It is, Alois. I'm glad you recognize that. Now, Edelgard needs to come in and accomplish something. I think she can take a bird hit. She can't quite finish off that health bar, so we'll let her leave Nosferatu up to heal when she's attacked. Father Yuritsa will allow Hubert to move up with a little more safety.
I'll cut a bloody path.
And what is he going to do? We have this bird over here that is weak to swords. But is it safe to move him up this much? I think so. Let's use a Wrath Strike to just get rid of this health bar. Well, that was unnecessary, but always appreciated. And now, who do we want to get an additional move? I suppose we'll give another shot to Father Yuritsa, who will promptly equip Thunder before providing some healing to Caspar.
Thanks for helping.
Now we still have Sighleth over here, and we want to try and split up all of their attacks, provide some more support to as many people as possible. Remember that curved shot? Still have it. It'll take down this health bar on the bird. And now back over here, we should be able to reclaim Linhardt's position in the trees. So we'll Brave Bow down that wyvern,
I'm awake.
move Linhardt back in and use a healing focus so that he is in position to repeat the act that he's done twice before. And we'll move Yuri and Dorothea up toward the central position. Good counterattack from Bernie. Good guard from Lawrence. Alright, great dodge from Edelgard. Twice. Excellent. So she doesn't lose any health. Wyvern's closing in on the left. Okay, not ideal. But we lived, we didn't get doubled. Okay, Dorothea has to absorb a hit. Can't hit anything with that javelin, apparently. 2 hits, so she's not in great shape.
Be careful.
Now, up here, we have a second bomb. They never see the second bombing coming.
Let's shake things up.
Shake him up with a bomb.
Pretty good, huh?
Okay, now we just have a lot to clean up over here, so let's have Hubert execute this Bow Knight.
Her will demands it. To kill is to grow stronger.
Evidently.
Amazing.
I'm impressed too, Bernie. Now, who's next? Edelgard with... no, Petra. Petra will get this kill with literally no risk.
Fire meets water.
And she minimizes that risk even below 0.
Petra.
Excellent job, Petra. Now, over here, Yuri still has that wave attack, so we'll make maximum use of that, break down all these barriers, and freeze that Wyvern on the left. Get some Mithril out of the deal. And now Edelgard can hopefully get rid of this. Yes, 100% hit on the Seraphim. So there we go.
Your death is not in vain.
I must pull through.
Now, Sighleth, what can you do to help us clean up over here? We do have this Wyvern in the back that is going to attack. That's not great. Let's have Sighleth actually end this bird's world very dramatically.
You are impressive.
We'll never hear that again. Now, Caspar, you've been executing things this whole battle. So let's work that one down in the back. And Leonie can dance up Sighleth here.
Much needed.
I've reached the top.
Oh, well, you just said you were far from it. You made it here already. Good job. She gets a special dance, so that means she can give a little bit of a stat boost to people she dances on. That could become relevant right away. Get some nice life taking out of Sighleth. Now, Dorothea, can you take out this bird in one shot? We'll need to use the Lance of Ruin, but we can do it. Nice. Oh, that was just the health bar. Well, that's not as dramatic as I would have liked then. Anyway, leave it to Ferdinand, I guess. 1, 2. Getting in as much damage as missing the first crit can. We'll leave Linhardt in position to intercept the next Wyverns. Great dodge again from Edelgard, twice. Wow, really teaching us what dodging is all about. Okay, good dodge, Bernie. And thanks, Lawrence. Alright, we again missed our dodge but got the crit. Alright, more Wyverns to dispatch. Petra can just off one from full health, so we'll let her do that.
Witness frigid pride.
Now, Sighleth can put out a pretty decent amount of damage, so we'll get rid of this one. Edelgard will actually heal because Bernie is in some dire straits.
I
do this for all of us.
Now, I think with the Helm Splitter we can get a kill here. Yes, we can. There we go.
I'll be home again soon.
Caspar, you gotta just keep that kill counter going, buddy. Can't kill him with a pointy stick. We have more fire to use. There we go.
You're all going down.
Apparently they all are, by your hand. Now we're going to move Hubert up here into that forest tile. He's going to intercept the next wyverns with his rapier.
I needed that.
Get a special dance down on Bernie so she can move up.
Too late to run.
Linhardt has to do this healing focus maneuver again. And we'll keep Ferdinand over here, and he will finish off this wyvern with a curved shot on the silver bow.
A boon for our future.
For our immediate future, yes, because otherwise it would have killed us. Okay, this one attacks Bernie. She gets a strong attack off. And she's okay. That battalion is losing faith. We kind of need a dodge here from Sighleth. We get one. Okay, not dead yet. Okay, that was our plan with Hubert. And, okay, we get the Pavis and Lawrence. Enough protection to live. Edelgard, help us out here.
Back to it.
Persecution Complex is still active after that heal. Lots of wyverns up here. Where can we go safely? Petra can go to exactly this spot, and she can't double this strong one. So we'll use her for the power of the wind. Then someone else should be able to finish it off. Caspar can get in a really good position and take his pick of what he wants to finish.
Might makes right.
So he'll kill the strong one off. Yuri is now in position to participate. So, remember, he can do this, and he can do it very well.
What did you expect? Just like that.
Bernie, move on up, take a life.
Still here.
Yes, you are, after all that's happened to you. Leonie is going to use her special dance maneuver on Caspar, who will stay exactly where he is because he's a fragile little man, but can kill anything that he puts his mind to. Father Yuritsa helps Sighleth out.
I'm grateful.
Ferdinand is just going to embrace his destiny as leader of the Ferdy Boys and assistant to Linhardt. Another 96 crit.
Amazing.
I'm amazed too, Linhardt. Gotta give props to OG Ferdy Boy. Okay, well, anticlimactic there, but we drew it out. Alright, well, missed the crit, but we got both dodges. Same story here, taking Bernie to half health, but still getting in a hit. We are ever so slowly moving forward. So how can we make this work? Petra can get rid of this.
Each battle a victory.
Edelgard will allow Bernie to draw out the next wave. So we'll still have Persecution Complex active. Caspar can help Hubert get rid of this problem. Alright, Hubert, get your revenge. There we go.
A waste of time.
Now, who do we want to dance on? Caspar!
Thanks for helping.
And now he can come over and support Bernie. We're actually going to give her more defense because she's drawing out a lot of stuff. And Father Yuritsa can heal Dorothea.
Sweet of you.
Inconsequential.
A little bit, but you still have axes to murder things with, so not entirely. We want Linhardt to stay in position in the forest, so... Alright, there we go. Only needed one, and we got one.
I'll follow your example.
We'll rally the accuracy there a little bit. Alright, a Wyvern from the left closing in on Bernadetta. Okay, the defense boost coming in to use there. Another attack on Hubert that he deftly dodges.
I'll save my complaint.
Excellent.
Fight, then rest.
Alright, good dodge from Leonie, who gets to show off her extreme dodge skills from not a forest. Okay, again, I'm really glad we used that Caspar gambit. Alright, her battalion is gone. They have lost faith in her ability to live. Petra, take this out.
Frigid pride.
Yuri, move in. Can you make this go away? Smash with the hammer, and you can.
Really wanted to die.
Excellent job. Sighleth, can you put out enough damage? Yes, a Bolganone. Take this out because Hubert weakened it.
Turn the tides.
And now what do we want to do? Caspar can attack this one. We really don't want it to sneak up on us. So Leonie will let him go again to take that out.
You were ready.
And down it goes.
Who's next? Get in line.
Edelgard needs to make sure that Bernie can advance safely. So we'll recover on her. Now, because her battalion withdrew, she has weaker defense. It looks like she can get up here and get in range to threaten Nadir, but doesn't have to take another hit. So we'll try to kill this with Dorothea. Do we have anything remotely accurate? Close enough, let's see. Okay,
Let's win or
the Arrow
die.
of Indra gets there. And now back over here, we have to ensure that Linhardt and Ferdy can continue to hold the line. Shot 1, shot 2. Didn't need a crit. It's 100%. Hold position, Linhardt. Okay, good job, Hubert. Okay, not ideal. And Sighleth is down. Okay. Caspar, help us out. How far back do we need to go? We need to make sure that Sighleth is out of position to die. So I guess we have to go back to this point right after Yuri hammered that guy to death. We'll move Sighleth over here. Bolganone that down. And we'll instead keep him on that square, which complicates things a little bit for this double Caspar plan. So, here's Caspar hit 1. We'll need to use Dorothea from this space so she can retreat, but it's less accurate. Works out anyway. Thunderbolt's a hit.
My orders?
Okay, now Leonie can come up here to enable the double Caspar hit strategy. And do we want to keep him right where he is? guess so. We're running out of fires, so we'll use a Bolganone here.
Attack at your own risk. Ready for anything.
And we'll just need to replay what we did over here with Ferdinand. Again, clean, not flashy, but good enough.
I'm awake.
Hold position. Now let's see if this new configuration works out. It does for Hubert. We need to get lucky with Caspar, but he has insurance. Alright, the policy pays off. Great job, Lynn.
How exciting.
Okay. Now, if we can get rid of this wyvern, we have a path to Nadir, and killing him ends the mission. So, what do we need to do? Night Kneeler on the Silver Lance gives us a guarantee. So, 91 is pretty good, good enough.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Saves us some durability on that lance.
The very end.
Alright, we need this mission to end. I am tired of all these wyverns.
I must commend you for your courage, seeing as how you dare to stand against me.
Caspar only needs 1 hit point to take you on. Alright, we got 62% chance hit. Leonie, let's dance up Caspar, and he might be able to just end this now.
You were ready.
Alright, Caspar, we need you to make this happen. Fire is slightly more accurate, and we saved the last one. Yes!
We're on a roll.
So this is how far I go. Unbelievable. What a scary woman.
Caspar's a boy, thank you.
Dare! Impossible! Everyone withdraw! Run!
No matter how many times you attack, we will never allow you to capture the throat.
Somehow we did it. Insurmountable seemed like it was true. That concludes this episode of Fire Emblem. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the next installment. If you have ideas on the future of this run, the next route we should do, other games I should look into, or anything else, let me know in the comments or on Twitter, where I'm at Fire Emblem. See you all next time.